Afternoon. My name is Nicole Solis, and I am a mother from Rhode Island who was sued by the teachers union simply because I wanted to know what my kindergartner would be learning in school. And here's how this happened. I asked to see the curriculum, and my school told me I had to submit a public records request. The curriculum wasn't posted online, and it wasn't available in a school district. Then I asked them if they were teaching gender theory, and they told me that they don't call children boys and girls, and they embed the values of gender identity into every classroom, including kindergarten, and they didn't want to answer any of my questions further. They told me that they would communicate with me only through public records requests, and that is the only way I could get my questions answered. And when I did submit the public records request that they told me to submit, and I submitted hundreds because I had hundreds of questions, my school board then put my name on the agenda of a public school board meeting and held a public school board meeting to discuss suing me for submitting the request that they told me to submit. In a 5-hour-long school board meeting, they openly debated my moral character, my political motivations. They said that I was causing chaos, wreaking havoc, harming the district, harming children. One school board member even said she felt unsafe and started to cry because, as you see, I'm really scary standing here right now. And they really just tarred and feathered me for asking questions. And they had never met me before, and this was the first school board meeting that I had ever been to in my life. They wanted to send a message to other parents that if you ask questions, they will come after you. Well, at the end of this meeting, they decided that they wouldn't sue me for asking questions because they never intended on actually suing me. They just wanted to publicly humiliate me in a school board meeting that was a show trial. And when that happened, then the teachers union, the largest teachers union in the country, the NEA, did file a lawsuit against me to bully me and harass me with frivolous litigation and to send a message to other parents that if you ask questions about public education, they will come after you.
So you get it? Your children are not your children to the Soviet Democrats. They reserve the right to indoctrinate them. And if so happens that you have a little girl who's a tomboy, a very common thing, 15-20% of girls, they are pushing for what they now have the ability to do in California, Oregon, Washington, and they're moving in Illinois and New York, where they are allowing teachers to secretly indoctrinate your little girl who's just tough and convince her she's a boy. Oh, she could just take some pills to suppress the girl part because she's really a boy. Then they go to the parents, and tell you have to allow her to have puberty blockers. You have to allow her to remove her breasts. And if you don't, you're guilty of child abuse. This is real, folks. Right now in California and Washington, right now. If you're a parent and you got kids in school, get the hell out of these commie states now. There's nothing else you can do if you're a parent. Get them out. Save your kids. That's all I got to say on that.